Hey guys, here today I am with Phil Wrubleski with Counter Culture. Hi Phil.
Hi, how are you, Janet?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking.
Thank you so much for coming out today and showing us around. So Phil has a barbershop in Schwanksville, PA, so I'd love to support local businesses. And Phil's business is a little bit unique. So tell me a little bit about yourself and then about your business.
So, as you said, I have Counter Culture Barbershop in Schwanksville. That's our for-profit business that we operate there. And this is behind us here, our mobile unit, Counter Culture Mobile Barbershop. That is actually a 501c3,
Okay.
not for profit, that works with our barbershop.
Okay.
Its main goal is to go out on mission and be the arm of our brick and mortar for Christ, right? To do homeless haircuts, to reach those broken, a lot of mental illness, addiction, mainly obviously for grooming and a haircut. We have other missions meet us out there that do wound care, that hand out food.
Wow.
So it's been, yes, a very humbling, amazing experience.
So tell me what got you into doing this missions. Like I've known you for many years because you used to work for other barbershops and then you started your own business. So you have your own barbershop, but tell me about how you got into the missions part of barbering.
Yes, so to take it back to my childhood and abuse at home, a lot of child trauma led to an adolescent addiction, which led to homelessness and prison, and a cycle that repeated itself in that way, and just living in depravity and feeling like there was no way out. Barbering was actually used with Sal, who you referred to earlier, who has the same backstory of drugs and addiction and broke that cycle too through Christ. And so once I started seeing the importance of serving through a haircut, an individual, even that wasn't necessarily a homeless situation, but just being able to minister, give testimony, and share the gospel and love through people showed me how special of what cutting haircut actually was. And so as it started to get deeper and we started our own business and I started to have more of a reach within the community, I said, what if we can take this to the homeless and the broken and be that last stop for those who were in the situation I was? And here we are halfway through this project of the mobile shop.
That is so fantastic. I love it. I love that you took like all the bad that happened to you through your life and you're using it to help others. You know, a lot of times people want to put that away and just kind of like live their life and be better, which is all great, but you are actually taking that and giving back, and I love that. Thank you so much for doing that. So you want to tour us through your mobile barbershop? I'd love to see. I know it's a work in progress, right? You have an upcoming fundraiser. I'll get you to tell me a little bit more about that at the end, but do you want to tour us and show us what you've got going on in here?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. So like you said, so far this is the exterior of the unit itself. Through the nonprofit, we've acquired this, and so we've utilized it. Like as you said, we have more that needs to be done on the inside. So we've actually just used the unit itself as a tangible shop to show people where we're at with it. We've pulled the awning out during nice days.
That's awesome.
We've been to Pottstown with it twice to do homeless cuts, and then to 2 other fundraising events to do haircuts for donations to actually help us complete the rest of the unit. So yeah, what you see before you is the main part of where we're at. And so if we come around back here, so far has only just been gutted. So throughout the process of the outside being wrapped, the inside here still needs to be completely put together as an interior barbershop, so we can do cuts full year round, right? The goal is to get this ready by winter so we can have a heated space when we go to Kensington and we go to Pottstown. We really utilize the outside with the awning to do cuts outside during the nice weather, but we're really we're really trying to fit the goal of getting this done by this winter at some time.
So this store will remain closed, obviously, during the winter. Is
Correct,
that correct?
correct.
Okay, and
Yep.
then you'll have the chairs set up. So, all right. Well, you want to go inside here?
Yeah. So if we go inside here once again,
So this
excuse
is
the
a
mess.
work in progress.
This is a
right?
work in progress, so everything's been completely stripped. This was a 28-foot toy hauler, so there was a dividing wall here where if you wanted to pour four-wheelers back here,
Okay.
the sinks and the bathroom was right here, so we will be using the fresh water tanks and the plumbing from the bathroom for wash stations. We're going to wash hair.
Fantastic.
Yeah, once again, we
Yeah.
have people meet us who do wound care. There's an outdoor shower. But we will do washes in here, and then there will be 3 stations with a 4th as a wash station available. So it's going to be a fully functioning, heated and air conditioned barbershop where we'll be able to really treat those out there with dignity. When a lot of times, as we spoke of earlier, sometimes are on their last bit of life and are feeling hopeless and just really need that love and that care, and so this will give us the ability to provide that for them. And we are not going with a bathroom. Again, where we're going, we just don't think that'll be the best idea, and
Right.
we'll have some liability there. But
So tell me, like, you've already been to Pottstown, right?
Mhm.
Are there certain areas or regions that you guys are going to be focused on?
we specifically like to focus on the tent cities.
Okay.
Norristown and Pottstown both have multiple tent cities right
Okay.
now. So yes, we are focusing on Pottstown as our local spot. Being in
Okay.
Schwanksville for our barbershop, we are right in between.
Perfect location.
And so it's a
Yeah.
perfect location, and so we're establishing roots out there, but our goal is to go to Norristown and then eventually Kensington, which I'm
Okay.
sure everybody knows
Yeah.
has so much going on
Have
there.
you guys been there yet?
We have not.
Okay.
We have not been
But
to
that is your
Kensington
goal?
yet, but that
Okay.
is our goal.
So you have a fundraiser coming up. Tell me a little bit about your fundraiser that you have.
Yes, so our fundraiser is on Friday, November 10th. It's at Gianni's Catering Hall in Pottstown. And we are meeting there for our first annual banquet to complete where we are, to raise
Okay.
the rest of the funds. So far, we're at approximately $23,085. This being a lot of custom work involving a lot of different parts, including videography and the contractor himself with custom cabinetry. We're approximately looking at $69,000. So
Okay.
we're hoping through this banquet
That you'll
and
be
the
able to
mission,
raise.
we can raise the rest of the funds.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we head over to your barbershop in Schwanksville, well, we're still actually in Schwanksville, but tell me again about the fundraiser and when it is and what people can do to help support this amazing cause.
Yes, thank you. So November 10th, it's a Friday, 6 to
Okay.
9:30 p.m. at
Okay.
Gianni's Catering Hall, across the street from Giovanni's on 724 in Pottstown. It's our first annual banquet. We're meeting there, catered, formal. We're having food, and I'll be going over a presentation as well as testimony with my manager, John, to just give some background about where we came from, but to present where we are officially with the unit, how much further we need to go to have this completed. Our goal is, after that banquet, to have enough to complete it, to be able to get to these places by winter, to have a fully functioning heated indoor shop, to be able to do these cuts all year round. And so tickets are available through our website. We have links to buy e-tickets, and also to our GoFundMe,
Okay.
if anyone feels willing to help donate.
So buying tickets for the event,
Yes.
it contributes to this cause as
Yes.
well as contributing to the fundraiser, like the GoFundMe.
Yes, the
page.
GoFundMe
Okay.
is separate. But
Is there any like sponsorship or like raffle baskets? Are you doing anything like that?
Yes,
That,
we-
like if small businesses wanted to donate raffle baskets to the event?
Absolutely. Thank
Okay.
you so much for asking. We are having raffles, and we are collecting gift cards. I know is easiest for
Yes.
businesses to present, to be
Yep.
able to build those raffle baskets up, to be able to support the ministry. So yes, that would be great.
Okay.
Anyone who'd be willing to contact me, My phone number, once again, is on the website,
Okay.
www.counterculturebarbershop.com. And it would be awesome to have that support, absolutely.
Well, I am so happy to have finally gotten together with you, Phil,
Me too.
and been able to learn more about your mission here. And I love that you love the Lord. You live your life not only in what you do as far as your career, but you also, give back to the community. So that's
Thank you so much.
awesome.
That means so much. Thank you.
All right, well, we'll be right back. We're going to head over to his shop. All right, so here we are in your shop, right on Main Street in Schwenksville, Counter Culture, same name as you're given the missions, correct?
Correct. The only difference would be barbershop versus mobile barbershop.
Got it.
Separates it
Yep,
legally.
yep, nice. So tell us about your space here. How long have you been here?
So actually October 3rd last week marked our 3 years.
Wow.
So we've been here officially 3 years. I know it's gone by so fast.
Yeah.
And I've just had a tremendous following from Sal's, a really loyal clientele that has really supported the mission and carried us where we are so far all around. And it's been a whole separate mission field here. I mean, dealing with my clients whose lives are passing away, who are going through divorce,
Right.
who need Jesus just as much as someone who's homeless.
Right.
And it's a consistent basis of growth between me and them relationship-wise.
Right.
And seeing people change, seeing people get saved, and being able to deal with that in sort of a discipleship, as well as the barbers, has been a whole new dynamic.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So for you, this is more than just a business.
Yes,
Is that correct?
absolutely.
Okay, so you have 4 seats here. Tell me about your style, because I've taken my boys to barbershops and there's definitely different vibes in the different shops that I've gone into. So give me a bit of a feel, what is the vibe here?
Yes, so we definitely are intentional here about being a lighthouse to the broken and to people who aren't broken, right? I mean, you never know. As I mentioned before, this is a missions field in itself.
Right.
People have divorces, sadly, that they're going through, family members who pass away.
Right.
And so when you're building a relationship with someone, it's a rare, intimate opportunity to love on someone and service them through a haircut very closely, and to go through that with them, be able to pray with them,
Right.
be able to hold them, hug them, love them. And so the atmosphere that we're being intentional about creating here goes from the Christian music that we're playing,
Okay.
again, not just the trivialities of a sports game,
Right.
of certain music to just get through the haircut, but we are being very intentional about being a place that someone is drawn to when they're suffering, when they're going through hardship. You never know what a new customer or a current customer is going through when they're sitting in that chair. So
Right.
we're intentional about bringing the ministry to them, from the atmosphere to the service in the chair, and it's been a burden to carry. It's
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah, and with what we're doing with the homeless shop as well, we want to allow opportunity for apprenticeships. So we do
Nice.
apprenticeships here. We've had over 20 apprentices in the past 3 years.
What ministry do you connect with for the apprenticeship?
So I look at the apprenticeships as really like a discipleship. We
Oh,
have a men's group that we host outside here. It's actually here at my house every other Tuesday, and then at one of the other men's houses on a Tuesday. And that really connects with what we're doing here. It's a Bible study.
Nice.
And that's offshoot to a Bible study at Mandarak Park on Wednesdays. And so, intentionally witnessing to a client with testimony or gospel has been encouraged, essentially, for anyone who works here, is pouring into their client in that way. We're really serving. We're not about, it's not mine, it's not about me here, it's not about any individual, it's about them. And so we are intentional about doing that, and my barbers here have been a discipleship journey, and it's brought us like a family.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. I've heard that even hairstylists, barbers, it's usually the time that people are most vulnerable and open about what's going on in their life. So you guys really take that to the next level of using that as an opportunity to be there for them and encourage them, which I love.
That was so well said. That's so true. I couldn't believe some of the conversations I've had with individuals, even after 4, 5, 6 years of cutting their hair. All of a sudden, the conversation finally gets to, "Hey Phil, I was molested." You know, "Hey Phil, my wife's passing away," and the tears come, and just searching the Holy Spirit at that moment to say, "God, you know, help me pour into, what do I say to this person?" And to see that dynamic happen, to your point, has been a very special thing, and it is a lot of vulnerable, of all different men, you know, lawyers, doctors, plumbers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if you are interested in getting your hair cut, great place to come to. My husband's been here. I think Anthony has come here as well. Do you guys take walk-ins? Do you have to make appointments?
We do take walk-ins. We are an appointment-based shop. We are usually full with appointments, so we do recommend appointments. You can book with us through our website, but we do take walk-ins as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, it was so great to meet you in your environment. I know I've known you for a while, but just to be here and really see what your business is about, but it's really more than a business. It's a lifestyle, and I can see that you're definitely pouring into your family and the people around you in this community. So
thank you so much for
thank you for sharing your time.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you.
You too.
Thank you.